Hi, it's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Monday, February 1st, 2021. And this video is going to be about how I use Microsoft OneNote. I'm just going to show you a short example of what I do, but I'm going to give a longer talk about why I use this sort of application. And here I'm on the Microsoft OneNote page, which is just this annoying, absolutely annoying. Look at this here. I got this thing up here at the top. Breaking news from around the world. Get the Microsoft News extension for Chrome. Never. Oh, God. And that's not the first thing that I had to click through. There was something else that popped up, and it was just like, honestly, calm down. And my version of OneNote doesn't even look like this. This must be like the latest fancy pants Microsoft Surface version or something like that. Because, I mean, look how hipster this is here. Like, oh, I'm going to design a bicycle in Microsoft OneNote, right? It's just like, oh, look at all the things you can do. Yeah, they're going to build portals. Oh, yeah. So, actually, I think I must use like the 2016 version of it. And there's just lots of different versions floating around. But this version of it here that you see here with the sort of the what are these things called? I think these are called sections right here. These are called sections here on this side, and then they go down to like I think these are like pages, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, I think this redesign here sucks. But if I am forced into using such a ridiculous looking pile of garbage, I will continue using it just because I mean, look at that. It's just sort of like, it's got a cohesive and continuity with Windows, and it must look like Windows, whatever. Let me show you. Let me bring over here what mine looks like. And I'm not going to show you all my pages or anything like that or how I use it. But, okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And so this is like part of my this is my personal OneNote that I use for music and art and some personal things too. I have a different one that I use at work, and I've been using that one since probably 2013, 2014, because as I like to say, I write down everything I do during the day at work. I keep a list, like a bullet point list of just every single day, just the things that I work on. And if I open up any bugs or defects, close things, accept things, chats, conversations, you name it. It's not really a huge list. It's just if I attend any meetings, that sort of thing, it's just duly noted. Because then, so well, hey, where were you on, March 15th, 2015? I can tell you what I did that day. And I've been doing this for nearly 20 years, not in OneNote, right? Again, I've been using it probably since 2013, 2014. I think I used like a text-based thing for a year or so. And then before that, we were on Outlook, and there was like a notes function within Outlook, which was the client for many, many years before that. And I just put them in the notes, right? And so it was like, it's like they spun OneNote off from Outlook and made it much more robust. And so actually I've saved all my PSTs and all that sort of stuff. So I do have, what did you do? What did you do during the day back in 2003? I can tell you. I can tell you what I worked on, who I talked to, all that sort of stuff. I have a bit of a shorthand too. It's just quick note, all that sort of stuff. And I liked it so much that I've started using it personally as well. And it really does help things for the music and the art and just and life in general. Because otherwise, you have, and of course, this is all saved up in the cloud. So, Cortana's reading it, and Siri, and who else? Alexa. Oh, better be quiet. What? What do you want? What do you want? I'm busy reading your notes. We're sharing between the different services. How come there's no dudes, right? Can we have a dude talking? Why is it always chicks? Right. I'm just kind of curious. So yeah, here's like my old version, which it's a. I don't want to use the word that I want to use. It's a bit of a. Uh, uh, it's a bit of a hot mess. We'll just call that, right. And it looks probably perfectly inert here. But along the top, I have these what do they call them, sections. So every section will be something else. It'll be about my paintings, be about music in a particular year, stuff about my playlists. It's like pre-written stuff for descriptions, stuff that I can just grab and put together in a modular way, based on different genres and criteria. Information about my podcasts. And there's other things that I do too. Like if I do anything music related over the course of a day, I build a playlist, or add graphics, or update something in a particular service or something like that, or I get royalties, or I get notification of something. I put that down there, and you kind of build a pattern. You kind of figure out what everybody's schedule is, because I use so many different distribution services, and there's so many different companies that are involved with the different royalties: sound recording royalties, mechanical royalties, performance royalties. So I like to just a little quick diary. It's not too much. And then lately I've been compiling certain numbers on a daily basis. And then I go and throw that off in an Excel spreadsheet, and kind of tracking, predicting the future. Because, what was it here? Oh, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, what I spend my weekend on? Yeah, I spent my weekend on this puppy right here, which is about 98% done, which is all of my records and stuff like that for the tax, for the CPA for 2020. And I've got most of my W-2s, 1095s, all this other crap. The checklist. Oh my God, the checklist. I might have shown this to you guys before, but it's just have you now, or have you ever been what is this sort of questions here? Did you make any contributions to enable Achieving a Better Life Experience account? If yes, attach any Form 5498-QA you received. Oh my God, that's a no. You can't do anything without a 27B/6. So, and then again, this is okay. Can we just, a little diversion here. This, you see how this is here? This is like the analog version of Microsoft OneNote. These little things, it's by 5-Star. If you can see 5-Star there. And you can buy these, I don't know, they're like $12 or $13. And they got a little zipper here. And, I don't know how much sort of stuff everybody needs, but it's got little folders in there, and they work pretty good for, a few hundred pages or whatever. And I really love using these. I think I found them at Wally Mart, but now I buy them through sellers on eBay. They're actually, I think they're a little bit cheaper, if I'm not mistaken, or about the same. And, I got a few of these floating around here. So that'll go to the CPA here eventually. Drop that on the floor. So yeah, that's like the analog version of OneNote, and I've got the OneNote here. And so yeah, along the top here, you've got new sections. You build each sections. Some of these can be password protected too, if you you've got like data in there or whatever. And then alongside, for each particular topic here, you can add a page. And so just a hint here. And this is for the art side here. So if I have a frame, then what is the mat size? And then what is the image opening size, right? And eventually I will, it's been a while since I've updated this, but the other thing that I will add in here eventually will be weight, the weight of this packaged. If I were to ship it out, what is the weight? And the cost and maybe other information, like what's sort of a USPS priority mailbox up to a certain size or whatever. You can just have all this data in here. So if if I'm shipping things out, I got all this information here close at hand, really easy. Until all the satellites fall out of the sky and the aliens or the Chinese or whoever nuke the grid and or whoever, right? Is it the Trilateral Commission? Somebody sent me the Jeffrey Tambor, the actor. He was playing a character on Barney Miller back in 1981, ranting about the Trilateral Commission. No, no, no. David Rockefeller. That stuff always cracks me up. But this works too. This works too. A lot of people just like to use. There's a lot of different applications out there. A lot of different. I think there's like Evernote and all this. I've tried others, and this isn't perfect. OneNote isn't perfect, but it's free, and I've gotten used to working with it. The only thing that's going to suck is eventually they're going to. The only thing that's going to suck is that they're going to force me to use something horrific like this. And then look at this here. Okay, why would you use OneNote on a phone? I've tried to use OneNote on a phone, and what a nightmare! Absolutely, just a complete nightmare. Or a tablet, even, right? Just some things. Yeah, maybe you can put them on a tablet, but and it looks clever for marketing, and the young people today, they like to mobile building portals, and they just where's the desktop? Oh no, we're not gonna show. Oh, look at this! There's the Surface. We're gonna build a bicycle. Ooh, bike fix day. It's just cheesy stuff. But don't let my sarcasm sway you against doing this sort of thing. It really, honestly, just being able to take notes on a daily basis. And that also gets you into the mode of doing stuff on a daily basis. I have to have an entry in there, or I feel like I kind of haven't done anything for the day, either on the music or the art side. And that's all up in here. And I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to show you that because we've got some proprietary information in there. Yeah, different things that I release through the different distributors. I just make a mention in there. And then I don't even go into it, but it extremely helpful in cleaning things up, because the last few months here I've been cleaning things up with regard to different musical services out there, and making sure that my music is in each service and there is available to all their customer base. And it's not been an easy cleanup job. It's taken me quite a bit of my time, and but it's good. You have your grid, your Excel, your cells and stuff like that. And, is it in here? Is it in here? Is it here? Yes, no. Submitted, not yet. I have things scheduled here, all this sort of stuff. It really works out quite good, and it keeps me motivated, and it keeps me organized. So there's that. Wow, nothing has popped up on this page since. It's really kind of amazing. Try Edge. It's now based on Chrome, or I could just use Chrome. Somebody asked me the other day. They're like, what? How is Edge? I'm like, well, Edge is based on the Chromium engine, so you can use Edge if you want. It works now because it's based on the Chromium engine, or you just use Chrome, right? Right. I get to ask this all the time, every so often at work too. They're like, well, which browser should we be supporting? And I'm just like, all the major ones. Like, what's that? Well, here's some data on usage. It's like Chrome, Safari, and then everything else, just who cares? You're talking fractions, very small numbers. Like Edge, I think is like it. Well, it depends on what you're looking at, right? If you're looking at desktop versus tablet versus mobile, um, it fluctuates. And then in each country, it's completely different. India is different than the UK, which is different from the US. Kind of fascinating. There's a site out there that supposedly gives that data out there, and I tend to agree with that. Although if you have a server where you are if you have a server out there where you're collecting data and information like that, you can find that out too. That's but a lot of people don't like to do that. They just like to well, what are the most popular ones, right? It's like, okay, all right, here are these. What about Firefox? Well, Firefox has got maybe 3% of the market, and it's falling. It's like, well, we should support that. Well, really, IE actually still has like a slightly higher. In some areas, has a slightly higher user rate than Firefox. Well, we should support that too. I don't think you should. No. You don't use support IE, for God's sakes. Like, everybody using IE is like 75 plus or 85 plus or whatever. No. You don't want to. Oh, we got to capture the youth market. Here we go. Build a bicycle on your tablet. This cracks me up. So yeah, you get that to deal with here. I rambled off onto a completely different topic. It's time for me to get back to work, right? So anyway, yeah, this is what's coming here. I like hold on here. Let's bring back I kind of like this format here. Yeah, Mark's notebook. I got my little sections up here. I got my little pages over here. I can do searches. Actually, the search isn't necessarily that good, but I mean, it's okay. But everything else, where's my page on the bicycle I'm designing? Oh wait, no, that's in my tablet. That's on my phone. I designed a bicycle on my phone. Yay, me. I'm young. All right, that's it for today. Maybe, who knows, maybe a late night Rushton later. I don't know. I'm sick of this weather, man. We got so much snow out there. It looks like a picture postcard out there. Can we just real quick here? Look at that. It's never ending. It's never going to melt. It's never going to melt. You're always going to be in the ski chalet. All right, that's it for now. Monday, February 1st, 2021. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.